I've done a lot of reflecting over the last few days, and no doubt many of you feel let down, disappointed, and to you, the fans, I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the way people have reacted. I'm sorry that your morning routines are no doubt out of whack, not seeing my familiar and flawless face on your screens. Actually, on that, a lot of you have been asking about how I achieve such an even skin tone. Well, I use Ultra Skin as part of my daily skincare routine, and if you enter the discount code VINCE today, you can receive 15% off your next Ultra Skin. Just click the link in the bio. And finally, I want to apologise for that weird, sick little kid. If you want to blame anyone, blame that greedy little goblin who's suing me. But don't worry, we will get through this. And remember, have a cracking day, legends. And send. Now, there's one more apology I'd like to make.
Don't think you quite made the first one.
I want to apologise to you. Sleeping on that couch for a week is not cool, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear some of the freebies out of the freebie room. We'll make some space for you in there, alright, darling?
You mean the Soldier Soul room?
Hey, gifted air fryers come at a cost, and Daddy's paid with his credibility, okay?
Or lack thereof. I'll just stay at Granddad's.
Don't be silly. Couch is fine. I'll be with you shortly. Yo, yo!
Please tell me you did not post that apology video.
No, because you told me to send it to you first.
Thank you, previous me.
Vincey, the whole point of a celebrity apology video is
To pretend like you've taken responsibility for your actions.
I went one better. I took responsibility for everyone else's actions, didn't I? Like Jesus. Except he didn't give his disciples a 15% discount code.
okay on
Like Jesus, Ultra Skin's decided to part ways, so you will need to do a take two on the apology video.
Now get your ass down here for the meeting.
Don't be late. It's not the second coming.
All right, we'll see you soon. Dramas, am I right? Wow, look at you, balcony. Looking very stylish.
Hey, Vince, I need to talk to you about your situation.
Nah, it's been blown way out of proportion, honestly. Do you know the amount of shenanigans I've gotten away with over the years?
No, and you definitely shouldn't tell me that.
There's a time I photocopied myself and plastered the pictures all over the studio, when I accidentally spat on the cardinal at carols by candlelight.
You should probably stop telling me this now.
Then I rode a bike, drunk, over a police car, and it was all sorted with good, old-fashioned bribery cash donation.
Okay, stop. Vince, there's something you should know.
No, there's something you should know. I've got a busy-ass day ahead, and I can't be sitting around here all day listening to your problems. I'm sorry. I've got to run.
Makes two of us.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
So good news.
Great, love good news. What have we got?
That car company want to do a massive campaign with you.
Bam, we're back, baby.
Yeah, it is big bucks, mate.
Great, I like big bucks, I cannot lie.
Yeah, okay. I'll catch you on the flip. Bye.
Those things should be illegal.
Oh, you thought that deal was for you? Sorry, Vince. No, you're like a public toilet door handle. No one wants to touch you. Oh, Evie. Darling, welcome. Sorry, there's not much in here for a kid to play with, is there? Do you want to do some shredding? I've got some documents over there the tax department probably don't need to see.
Rather not be tied to a tax investigation.
Bet you want a vape, don't you? I've got all the fun flavours in here. I've got some strawberry somewhere. Oh, I think there's some caramel, vanilla.
Actually just gave up.
Good for you. Shred then. Now, Vince, down to business, yeah? Now, I've got the team to cut together a new show reel just to remind the market your many talents of reading words off an autocue. Secondly, let's teach you to pretend like you're sorry for your next apology video. This one's going to the network.
Why am I apologising to them? I've got nothing to be sorry for.
Or to get your job back. Because you stormed into the show like a crazed lunatic. Just apologise to Lou, your audience, and that terrifying she-beast who hosed you down with that rape repellent. Ooh.
I don't want my old gig back. Maybe I want to go bigger, better. Mike Martin Tonight. You know, I've always wanted that gig.
Vince!
Let's just go get it.
You're not going to get the Mike Martin Tonight show today, tonight, or ever, okay? If you don't apologise. Right, there, hey. Evie, darling, do you want to hang around and watch your daddy get sued?
The purpose of an initial meeting is to give both parties the chance to exchange relevant information and potentially pave the way for constructive resolution dialogue.
Can I say, here is my lawyer?
You are a very strange little girl. Come in if you're good looking.
Balcony? I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. In fact, no, I'm equal parts angry and disappointed. I told you a lot of stuff, real crazy stuff, in confidence.
And I tried to stop you.
When?
When I said you should probably stop telling me this now.
Read between the lines, right?
Oh, Vince, do you reckon we could get a selfie after this?
Bethany, not appropriate. We actually talked about this.
It's just because, you know, the photo we've got on the fridge, I had to cover it with a smiley face magnet because I keep getting triggered every time I got the butter out.
Right, in the interest of everyone's time, should we take a seat and get started? Objection! I haven't said anything yet. Doesn't matter. Whatever you say, I'm going to object to it. Right. My client seeks compensation for the significant emotional distress endured as a result of your client's actions. Objection. The distress endured by my client has had a profound impact on their mental well-being, causing them immense suffering and hardship.
No objection.
We contend that your client's actions were negligent and or intentional, therefore they should be liable. You can object to that?
No.
Listen, the fact of the matter is, I've done nothing wrong. All I'm guilty of is being a down-to-earth, approachable celebrity who was willing to take a photo with some grubby, so lovely fans.
The fact of the matter is, Mr. Walters, you had your trousers down on camera next to my client and her son.
Darling, Daddy really needs you. Please.
To mitigate protracted litigation, what do you believe is fair and appropriate compensation for the harm you claim your client has suffered?
There's going to be no compensation.
My client has taken the liberty of writing down a figure. I think you'll find it appropriate.
And that is more money than I've earned in my entire career.
Loser.
You added zeros.
Just a few. Okay, look, fine. I will bring the cost down if you agree to do 2 guest appearances at Bray's School per year, give him a shout out on your Instagram, tag me in it as a collab post, tickets to, like, any amazing event for the next 5 years. Oh, and one of your beds for each of us. You know, the lumbar ones. Extra firm support because I move a lot.
I want a set of nunchucks.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And you're gonna have to give me a crossbow. Yeah. And a samurai sword.
Pump the brakes, mate. I'm not freaking Santa Claus, all right? Plus, that kid doesn't look like he should be in charge of weapons.
Disability slur, add a 0 back in.
I'm calling for a temporary adjournment. Shouldn't she be in school?
I thought you just like wearing the uniform.
Right. My client has stated their case and demands, and since we haven't been able to reach a satisfactory agreement, we'll see you in court.
Can you take one? Okay. Oh, so much better with your pants on. Toodles! Love ya.
Vincey, we're screwed. I mean, they've got evidence. And that crazy biatch, she wants to milk the cash cow. You do know who the cow is, don't you?
Moo.
What?
Moo. That's me making a cow sound effect.
Exactly, you're the cow. She is going to be wrapping her hands around your sweet little udders and milking them for every last cent until they are dry, shriveled, and lifeless, like my ovaries.
So what do we do?
You fight back. Build your case. It's not rocket science. If they say you're a bad guy, you show them you're not.
Yeah. You say what if they've got experts saying you're a child pest? We show them you're a saint, a model citizen, a man who's safe for little kiddies to be around.
Great, good. How?
We get your job back. Nothing screams respectability like morning television.
No. I want my man tonight.
Vince, look, we've got to start somewhere, okay? I mean, do you want to spend the rest of your life broke, doing school pickups and social media posts with that bitch and her little wheelie boy? I was hoping I was never going to have to do this, but... You don't need to go to school today, do you? Atta girl.
Whee! Ha ha! Whee! Oh!
Vince! My guy says if we want the front cover, you need to make it look more natural.
Okay, well, maybe your guy can take a leaf out of his own book because hairy man with long lens camera in children's playground hardly screams natural.
Well, leave him out of it, all right? He's not the one trying to rebrand himself. There. Some catchy. Go.
Who's this catchy?
And get the kid to ditch the light reading.
Hey, Eves! Book down! Heads up! You okay? I'm sorry. I didn't...
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Lou! Hi! How are you?
How am I? Well, I was a little surprised to get a call from the school questioning Evie's whereabouts.
Fine, Mum.
Looks like it. What was the plan? You're just going to take our daughter and swan around throwing balls at her face?
I'm well ahead on my schoolwork, Mum. One day off won't matter.
Hear that? Well ahead on her work. Absolute little nerd. That's why we love her.
They weren't worried about that, sweetheart. Apparently Miss Carter has had another episode, locked herself in the accessible toilet, making it inaccessible. They need you to negotiate her out.
Hey, how did you find us?
Family tracking app.
Family tracking app. Out of interest, who's being tracked on this family tracking app of yours?
If you're wondering whether I saw that you went to Burger Legend 4 times in one day, then yeah.
Well, you can stop looking down at my stomach, because it was a comfort eating day.
Look, I don't have time for this. Come on, sweetheart.
No, she's staying with me.
It's all right, I'm here now.
No, it's all right. It's my week this week. You get her next week.
Come on. Ow, would you stop it? You're hurting her.
I am not hurting her. We're at the playground. We're having fun. It's fun.
Mum! Dad will take me to school, won't you, Dad?
Can I trust you to look after our daughter?
Current situation aside, yeah, you can be fairly confident.
But first, we need a group hug. Please. Get this moment.
I think it's time to move on. To start all over again. I think it's time to pack my bags. Because I'm starting all over again.
Balcony. Psst. Balcony.
That's my name.
You know why I call you that?
Yeah, I've got a pretty good idea.
Hey, so, how's the case going? You know the one where you're suing your neighbour and the guy's done absolutely nothing wrong?
I'm not going to get dragged into talking about specifics with you. Was there something that you wanted with your spooky whisper calling?
See, that's it. Right there. You think I'm being a creepy, whispery pest, but in fact, I'm being a protective father, not wanting to wake up his sleeping daughter on the couch.
Your daughter sleeps on the couch?
Yeah, well, her room's full of free rice cookers and air fryers. It's a long story.
Doesn't sound like one.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take you to court. Yeah, lawyer court, where they charge two-faced lawyers for being two-faced thanks to conflicts of interest.
What exactly is the conflict of interest?
You interested in me? Me interested in you? Us being interested in each other?
When did I say I was interested in you?
You didn't have to. I'm a vibes guy. Pick up on vibes. It's my thing.
Oh, yeah? All right, vibes guy. Then if there's such a conflict of interest, what's my name?
I was willing to learn it.
Oh, thank you, Vince. Listen, I started at a new firm. They put me on the case. I had no idea, but I need this job, so why don't we just keep our distance while proceedings play out?
Yeah, okay. It seems like the sensible thing to do. We don't want to drag each other into specifics.
Great. Well, see you in court.
Not if I don't see you first.
That doesn't even make sense.
Not if I...
No, Evie?
Just dropped her at school. On time.
Vince, it's Saturday.
That would explain why it's very quiet out there. And Granddad's going to pick her up.
Oh, happy families. On that, good news. Nearly every gossip site ran your little happy family playground story. Bad news.
Here we go.
Yeah. Didn't quite go with the angle I was pitching.
The wholesome family outing was run by Vince Walters, 42. Why do they always have to go with the age? The playdate ended in a heated tug-of-war with Lou, 39, she wishes, storming off. The frustrated father took his anger out on his daughter by throwing a ball in her face in a fit of rage. Come on, that is not on me. Evie's a lot of things, but hand-eye coordinated is not one of them. Plus, you were there. That all happened before Lou turned up.
It's just so out of character for these sites to just go making up stuff. Anyway, we focus on your power move. Operation Morning Glory Suck Up. You take your tail and you tuck it up firmly between your legs, go see Bilbo, get back on the air with Lou, and you can pivot the story any way you like. Yeah? I mean, you're a good guy. Paint yourself like the victim, like you're the one that needs defending. Want to see who needs a courtroom when you got a TV studio?
This is bullshit.
That's the attitude.
Billy? Hello? Billy? Was that you? Where are you?
In the dark part, somewhere.
Incredibly useful.
Welcome.
Do you just sit here in complete pitch black darkness waiting for the workday to start, do you?
Not usually. I just thought I'd get Dibs to run the lights. You know, it adds some pizzazz and assert some dominance.
Hi, Vince.
Dibs.
How do you think it went?
A bit weird, yeah, to be honest.
That's because we didn't do it like we practiced. I said on the sound of the second clap.
I'm sorry. It's hard to find the right switch in pitch black.
Forget it. It's not important now.
Hey, thanks for agreeing to meet.
Come on. Let's celebrate.
Drink to my return.
To the tabloids. Yeah. Saw the family day out at the park. Things aren't going too good for you and Lou, are they?
Listen, what happened in here the other morning, I'm sorry. It was uncalled for, it was unprofessional, and I regret every part of it. So, if you could find it in your heart to forgive me, it would mean the world. Oh, come on, Billy. You and I have both done and said regrettable things. Can we just leave it in the past? Can I just have my job back? It's all I know how to do. It's my identity. Oh.
You can't just clap and the bloody lights turn on.
Well, turn them back on.
I'm trying. They must be on some sort of timer now. Stop clapping. It is doing nothing.
It worked last time.
Billy, what happened at the hospital will blow over. Do I look like some sort of creep to you? It's not just about me though, is it? It's also about you.
About me? How?
Well, what I can do for you and what you can do for me.
Tell me, Vince, what in the world could you do for me? You being the small, disgraced, unemployed, failing pervert, and me being me.
Well, I could put in a good word with Lou. I know how much you like her.
Thanks for pouring your heart out, Vince, and for your weird offer of hooking me up with your wife. I really do appreciate you being so vulnerable, exposing yourself. But there is no way I'll let you back on this network ever again. In fact, I am so confident that I'll even put it in writing that if you do make it back, I'll make Debs here CEO. In fact, Debs, note that. You're done, Vince. So, go find some dignity and go away. Oh, and leave the wine. Now they turn on.
Mike and Tanya, finish this popular phrase. A bird in the hand is worth two in the... What? They're charismatic. They're handsome. And they're deadly. This is the world's most charming serial murderers.
Nice.
Hi. What's your name?
Bethany, with an accent. It's French.
All right, well, take it away, Bethany.
Oh, thinking about our younger years.
Stop! Brian Adams, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
Well, baby, all that I want is is for you to stop singing your atrocious rendition of that classic song. Come on, Vince. You can't do that. Your son is clearly sick. Exactly. The poor kid's been through enough.
Oh my
You might have been in heaven, but I was in hell. Utter hell. In fact,
How did
on behalf
that
of New
wardrobe
Zealand,
put me in that
I'd
shirt?
like to apologise to
It doesn't
Brian.
compliment my skin tones at all. Ugh.